there is a misconception going around about the law of attraction. Okay, it's a big misconception. A lot of people, when they hear the law of attraction, because of a few people, they think this. They think that the law of attraction is some get rich quick scheme, that you can manifest things in your life without working hard, that you can manifest things in your life without just because you want them, that you can just get things. If you do a little bit of subliminals here and you do a little bit of here, you don't have to work out, you don't have to go to work, you don't have to study, and you can pass for the test. It's a big misconception, and it's impacting a lot of people, causing them to try and spiritually bypass doing what is needful, doing what is common sense, and trying to do other things, and then getting mad when it doesn't happen. Okay, law of attraction is a law. It's a universal law. You attract into your life that which you primarily, think about and feel about. However, there are other laws in the universe that exist as well, and when you learn to apply them in unison and in alignment, then that's when things manifest a certain way in your life, right? So in this video today, I will talk about the law of attraction, giving practical examples. We're going to read people's actual questions and see how they are trying to spiritually bypass and trying to use the law of attraction to not work hard or to not do what is required. Trying to use the law of attraction to get things quickly without actually doing what is required, doing the common sense. They're trying to put away common sense, logic, normal things, right? Things that we all understand just by virtue of being human, like makes sense when you see it with your eyes. You're trying to bypass it by using the law of attraction. So I will give you practical examples, and then I will give you the mindset, how to do the mindset shift so that you can use the law of attraction correctly and manifest better and manifest more over time and have just a holistic success, have holistic success, have success in every area of your life. Be happy, healthy, wealthy, okay? Not happy when something manifests sad or nothing manifests. No, it needs to be holistic. It needs to be happy, it needs to be healthy, juicy, delicious. So if you're interested in that, let's go. So I'll read the reason why I got interested in this topic. There's this person. Let's start with the first example. Okay, so she says, I want to love myself. Okay, good. So she says, for starters, I, 23 female, have always had insecurities about my face, especially my dark circles. I feel like they ruin my whole face. I posted a story on Instagram, and this guy replied saying, "You got so pretty," and I replied jokingly, "I have always been pretty." So he said, "No, before you were a hot body but no face. Now you're a hot body and a hot face." And it just completely shattered me to my core. I started having thoughts about me being ugly all my life, and that's what the people around me all think of when they see me. I struggle to make eye contact with people because I feel like I am the most horrendous thing to ever exist, and I should just hide and never show my face. Even when people compliment me or when guys approach me, I feel so shy about it, and like they're secretly judging me for how I look. Now, first of all, somebody replying to you on IG with a backhanded compliment is enough to shatter your whole self-esteem and your whole belief that you're beautiful. That doesn't make sense to me. You see, the law of attraction, now because we're doing a law of attraction teaching, is a lifestyle. It's something you literally start transforming areas of your life slowly by slowly so that it's a thing you live by every single day. It's not you wake up and make affirmations, "I'm beautiful, I'm unique, I have the body of my dreams," and then when somebody gives you a backhanded compliment or insults your looks, you're like, "Oh my gosh, I knew that I was ugly." It means deep down you still believe that you're deeply insecure and you don't actually believe you're beautiful. So the law of attraction would have you slowly and surely reprogram your mind and instill it in your mind that you are beautiful and live that way. Okay, you live that you have self-worth, you live that you are worthy. God made you, right? God made you, and you believe that, personally I believe that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. So if John over there says that, "Oh my gosh, you were so ugly in the past," first of all, I would honestly not see it as a backhanded compliment. I am so convinced of my own worthiness that if he said that, I would just take it as a compliment. I'm like, yeah, I'm evolving daily, so yeah, I'm beautiful. Thank you. Move on. I wouldn't even reply to the comment, to be honest, unless it's somebody I know, and I wouldn't associate with people who, they have funny intentions like that. But the thing is, it doesn't hurt me if somebody comes here and tells you, oh, you're ugly. I'm like, okay, that's your opinion. Has nothing to do with what I believe and what I think. So what you do is none of my business. What I believe is my business, and I believe that God has made me beautiful and fearfully and wonderfully made, and I live that way, right? So the law of attraction is a lifestyle. It's not about just one day being like, I'm beautiful and fake it till you make it. No, it's face it till you become it. You're becoming more and more convinced. I have a 7-step mind reprogramming process in my affirmation manifestation journal, right? You do the 7 steps, you reprogram your mind, you keep doing, you keep affirming it until it becomes a reality, and you act like it, you take action. So if somebody insults you, it's on you to figure out that, okay, I'm not yet there in my inner work, and I need to work more on this until I myself am convinced. I don't need to convince anybody else, right? Another question is here in the Manifestation Valley Reddit. They're like, having trouble manifesting. Maybe others can relate, or maybe others can't advise here. But I've been manifesting something recently, and I was feeling really great about it for a while. But then out of nowhere, I got hit with this sadness that it's still not here. Because normally when I successfully manifest things, I get movement pretty fast, and it keeps me encouraged to continue. But with this, I've barely had any movement, and that's unusual to me. So the thoughts creep in of, you're doing something wrong, and then I try and fight those thoughts by affirming the opposite and meditating and stuff. But fighting it, even with the proper techniques and mindset, only seem to make it feel like an even bigger issue, and then it's just a snowball effect from there and spiraling until I'm totally out of state and have to bounce back from rock bottom. It's really exhausting, and I was wondering if anyone has advice on what to do in these moments. Thanks. Now, this person is struggling because their manifestation seems not to be happening, right? Okay, what did we say when I started the video? Okay, some people take the law of attraction as like a way to get things quickly, to like get rich quick scheme, right? You don't want to put in the work, because listen, if law of attraction aside, if I get into a new job and I work hard and I get promoted slowly by slowly, and then eventually after a few years, like I'm at the top of my field and I have money, it's not surprising to anybody. Like nobody gets on the job the first day and then they expect to get like the top 1% earners salary on the first day, because they know they have to up level their skills, they have to learn on the job and grow, and the money will come, the money will follow. As long as I grow in my knowledge and I keep doing what I'm doing and I love what I'm doing, it will follow. But with the law of attraction, you get in on the job first, and people expect that they're going to get results immediately, and it's going to be the results they wanted and how they expected it. That's not how it works. First of all, if you're manifesting with God, if you believe that God is the source and you're getting everything from God, then you'll trust His timing. It's not about what I can get, it's about how I can be a vessel for God in this reality, right? So here it is. Things are in the physical, in the natural, not appearing. So what? If you're doing other principles of this lifestyle of the law of attraction, you'll be practicing your gratitude every day. You'll be seeing the things that you're grateful for around you, even as you anticipate and wait for the things that are coming. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I'm healthy and alive and well now, and I'm looking forward to what is coming. I'm so happy and grateful for the friends I have now, and I look forward to what is coming. So you won't be sitting there like an idle duck, waiting for the manifestation and acting like what you already have isn't enough. It might not be an ideal situation, but there are seeds of like things you can be grateful for even in that situation, right? That is why they talk about maintaining your vibration, staying in a high vibration, because life is not just the destination, it's the journey. Think about it this way. If you are going on a luxury cruise, you get on the boat and they're saying, okay, we're going from here to the Maldives on the luxury cruise. And then from where you are in that current position, you just get in, and then the crew tells you, no, get out. And they're like, why? I've not had my journey. I've not gone to the Maldives. I've not enjoyed the process. And then they're like, no, but at the end of the day, you're going to end up back anyway, right? So why go to the Maldives? Just get in and get out. That's how a lot of people think about it. They just want the end result. They're not here for the journey. They're not here for the learning process. They're not here about the law of attraction lifestyle. They just want the things that they want to, because they're still in this like childlike tantrum immaturity that exists. So I understand, like sometimes it's true, like you want your manifestation to happen quickly, you want the thing that you're praying for to happen quickly, but part of it, at least my understanding of it, is if you're manifesting with God and you believe in one God and God is your source, then you trust God's timing. Okay, you trust that if it's not happening now, it's for your own good, it's for your own benefit, and be like, okay, I'm not miserable because of my desires. I just really want this and I'm happy about wanting this, right? So what I would advise this person is to focus on the things that they want, the things that they desire, because what you think about, you bring about. What you persist about thinking about, you bring about. So I would really advise them to look at what they're grateful for, enjoy their journey, work on other things as well. You don't have to just keep your eyes laser focused on one other thing. There's so many areas of life that you can work on. You can go, volunteer. You can do a lot of things. You just don't have to keep your eyes on one certain thing all the time and then putting all your energy on it, which causes excessive potential. Okay, so the more you think about, I want it to, but it's not here, that it's not here becomes more potent than the desire. So finally, let me give you the two mindsets, okay? The mindset that you're going to use to know when we're not positioning ourselves right to use the law of attraction, right? Where we're bypassing, we're skipping the fundamentals of life, of like the obvious, and just trying to get stuff without like putting in the work, right? And you're just trying to like bypass all your weaknesses, bypass all your flaws and the things you're not doing correctly by using the law of attraction. The two mindsets are like the childish mindset, and then the adult, fully grown, personal responsibility accepting mindset. Okay, if you can remember that. So the first thing, if you're in a childlike or childish mindset, you only think of if onlys, like if only I had the degree, if only I had more time, if only other people were so patient, if only I had more time to myself. So you place the responsibility on other things outside, like if only so and so would do this. It's external. Like you can think of like a child, a lot of the responsibility is on the parent, so they do, rightly so, depend on them, right? But you as an adult need to transition to the adult version of you, which says, I can create more time, I can be more patient, I can be more wise, I can do this, I can do that, right? So it's a shift, it's a subtle shift. It's from the victim to personal power. So from the child, the victim, I have things happen to me, to the victor, I can do things, I have the ability to do things, okay? And the childlike mindset, they live in the past. The childish mindset, they live in the past. They're always like, the reason I'm not doing well is because of this story, and they'll tell you their whole top story and how they weren't smart in school and how they don't have the money they desire. And then the mature mindset learns from the past. They make a mistake, which all human beings do, but what they do is they process the emotions and take the lesson. So when they think about the past, it's not emotionally charged, and they just learn and take the lesson. So you're like, oh no, I went the wrong direction. Let me learn. Okay, next time I will carry my Google Maps, I will do this and this and that and go in this correct direction. And then the immature mindset, the childish mindset, they never keep commitments to themselves, and then they end up blaming other people. So they can't even trust themselves, because even if they say something small like, okay, I'm gonna start working out for 5 minutes every day, they can't do it. They've not done it. And the more you don't do it, the more your brain doesn't trust you because you're always watching you. And the more you don't keep promises to yourself, you start to believe that you're not trustworthy, right? But an adult will always keep promises to themselves, and in keeping promises to themselves first, they can keep promises to other people. So they will make sure that when they say, okay, first of all, when they make a plan, they make sure they can actually do what they need to do. So they won't tell themselves that I need 2 hours. I'll be working out for 2 hours every day. They'll be like, no, I cannot do that because I know I'll fail, and then it will mess with my self-esteem. So they make goals that they can actually achieve. So they're like, okay, I'll work out for 10 minutes every single day, and I can do that. And when they see themselves maintaining that, they get more confidence and they can do more things, right? So you can check and see under which area you've been operating, because if you're definitely in this immature mindset and try and practice the law of attraction, sure, you can manifest here and there, but you will never be consistent because you're ignoring other fundamental principles that exist in this world. It's not an isolated universe. There are other principles that also exist. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and have a beautiful, fun weekend. Bye.